Check microphone. Check, 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 check.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's special Gavel meeting. Everyone, please give a big round of applause. So, we all know that yesterday, on the 14th of February, we celebrate the Day of Love, Valentine's Day. Some of us, or most of us, may celebrate it with our family, our friends, or maybe a special someone. Anyone here? Okay, so, anyways, let's start this meeting. I am incredibly happy to have all of you here to grow together, to learn together in this Gavel meeting. So, what is it? So, what is Gavel actually for? All of the Gaveliers and all of the guests in today's meeting, we will learn to grow our public speaking skills and our leadership skills. So I would like to welcome all of you to stand up and let us sing Amazing Grace. Okay, let's sing. One, two, three. Let us pray. Pass the ability, all the lessons. Pass this. Okay, you all may sit down. First and foremost, I am really grateful and appreciating all of you who gives extra efforts to come and join today's Gavel meeting. Now, to officially open this Gavel meeting, I would like to welcome the president of our Gavel Club, Gavelier Cello.
I would like to call this meeting in order. Fellow Toastmasters, Gavelier, and esteemed guests, it's a pleasure to meet all of you, and I welcome for tonight's Gavel Toastmasters Club. Please give applause. As the president, I am grateful for everyone here for taking their time to participate in this very meeting. We thank you. Today, there are going to be 2 prepared speakers and a keynote speaker. And I hope that everyone here, both the role takers, the guests, and the non-role takers, to partake in the table topic session. Now, without a further ado, on behalf of the Fortuna Gavel Club number 078392446, I officially start this meeting.
Thank you, Gavelier Cello. So, as the president has already said, today we will have four very special sessions. First will be the challenging one, the table topic session. Second will be the prepared speech session. The third is the evaluation session. And last but not least is the keynote sessions. So everyone, I would like to remind all of you to please put your phone on Do Not Disturb, or please turn off the volume. And please pay attention to all of the speakers and all of the role takers that will be standing and speaking to all of you. Now, let's get started. I would like to welcome the General Evaluator and his team to introduce themselves and also their roles. Please welcome Gavelier Lilo.
Greetings, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Gaveliers, and guests. My name is Lilo, and I'm your General Evaluator for today's meeting. As the General Evaluator, my purpose is to take notes of everything that happens throughout the meeting. During the meeting, I will take notes on everything that happened and doesn't happen. I will evaluate each participant on the meeting program and look for good example of preparation, observation, organization, enthusiasm, and performance of duties. I'm also not working alone. I'm accompanied by my team, which is called the TAG, which is shortened for the timer, accounter, and grammarian. First of all, let's welcome the timer, Gavelier Audrey.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Audrey, and I will be your timer for tonight's meeting. As a timer, I will time each speaker's speech. I will also alert each speaker how much time they have left using the green light, yellow light, and red light. For the table topic session, each speaker is given 2 minutes. The green light will be turned on once the speech has reached 1 minute, the yellow light when the speech has reached 1 minute and 30 seconds, and the red light once you have reached 2 minutes. But I will give an additional 30 seconds to end your speech. As for the prepared speaker, I will turn on the green light once they reach 5 minutes, the yellow light once they reach 6 minutes, and the red light once they reach 7 minutes. I will come back to give my reports. Back to you, the general evaluator.
Now, let's welcome the second evaluator, which is the or repetitive words counter. Let's welcome Gavelier Abigail.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Abigail, and today I will be the counter. As the counter, I will be paying close attention and write down the space fillers and repetitive word the speaker said. Here's an example of a space filler. You're giving a speech, but then you got stuck. You don't know what to say next. You don't want it to be awkward, so you fill it with the something like that, and I will write that down. As for the repetitive word, same thing, but you just repeat the word you had said. I hope that explained it all, and I will come back to report my finding. Back to you, the general evaluator.
And the last but not least, the grammarian. Let's welcome Gavelier Gede.
Check. Hello, good afternoon everyone. I am Gede and happy Valentine's. As the grammarian, my role is to pay attention on each speaker during their speech. So when you guys stand in front of here, I will be observing your grammar, the way you say the word and the structure. And I will be taking notes on any grammar errors you guys will make. Moreover, my job as a grammarian is to introduce all of you to the word of the day, which is resonance. Resonance means, it is a noun, meaning the quality of a sound being deep, full, and reverbing, or a situation or idea that evokes a strong emotional response. So, resonance has a similar meaning to a really big emotional response. For example, her message had a strong resonance with the crowd. I'll repeat again. Her message has a resonance meaning with the crowd. And if you guys hear someone say the word of the day, please clap your hands, which means you guys are paying attention to the speakers. Not yet, Gavelier Fiola. Okay, why don't we try? When I say the word of the day, you guys clap your hands, okay? Okay? Okay, good. That's what I need. Resonance. 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 Okay. Give a big applause to everyone. Okay. Okay, that's all. And I'll be back to present my report. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Other than the timer, a counter, and grammarian, we also have the ballot counter. Let's welcome Gavelier Daniel.
Good evening, Madam Toastmasters, fellow Gaveliers, and honored guests. I'm Gavelier Daniel, and I will be your ballot counter today. As the ballot counter, I will collect and count the ballots for each prepared speaker in each session, which is the table topic session, the prepared speaker, and then the evaluation. After the evaluation session, I will report all of the votes results at the end. Back to you, the general evaluator.
At the end of the meeting, at the end of the meeting, specifically the evaluation session, I will report all of my findings. Back to you, the host of the meeting.
Thank you to the General Evaluator and his team. Everyone, let's give another big round of applause. So without further ado, let's move on to the most challenging session, which I encourage all of you to join, the table topic session, which there will be 5 very, very lucky people and guests who will give an impromptu speech based on the question or the quote. So to lead the table topic session, I would like to welcome the beautiful table topic master, Gavelier Nanda.
Okay, good afternoon, Madam Toastmaster, Gavelier, and guest. I'm Nanda, your table topic master for today's Gavel meeting. First of all, welcome to the most challenging session, which is the table topic session. For you guys who don't know, basically table topic session is the session where the students, or I'll say the speaker, will be given questions or quotes based on the theme, and they have to make it into a speech. So basically, it's a speech without preparation, or we used to call it an impromptu speech. So, before I forgot, since we are celebrating the Valentine's Day, and this is a special meeting, I also have a special way for you guys to pick the question. Here, I've prepared 5 balloons, and you guys have to choose the questions. Inside of the balloons, you'll not only find questions, but also a special surprise, a special Valentine's surprise. Isn't that amazing, everyone? So, without any further ado, let us begin the session. Anyone wants to be the first volunteer? Come on. You'll get money. Anyone maybe from the 5 p.m. classes? Come on. Okay, guys, we are here to practice. Remember that? Anyone? Okay, Kak Iqbal. Woo! Okay, so I have 5 questions here, 5 balloons. Which one do you want to pick? You have to pop it. Okay. But you should not read the question, okay? I'll read that for you. Yes, of course. Okay. Yes. So, okay. Okay, for your information, the speaker cannot read the questions. The purpose is basically to strengthen your listening skills, okay? So for Kak Iqbal, you got number 3, and this is a quote. The heart may guide us, but the mind teaches us how to truly love. Once again, the heart may guide us, but the mind teaches us how to truly love. How to truly love. Do you understand the question? The quote. How to truly love. Yes, this is a quote. Truly. Truly. Love. Okay. Do you understand the question? Okay, good luck.
Resonance? Y'all not paying attention. Once again, resonance? Okay, now I'm edible to get voted, so. Good afternoon, everyone. this is one day after the Valentine's Day. Yesterday was the Valentine's Day. Who here watched DBL yesterday? Raise your hand. Yes, raise your hand. Only a few of you guys. You missed a big match and a lot of good stuff on DBL because they also celebrated Valentine's Day. All right, back to the topic here. Talking about DBL, deep in myself, I really jealous my friend winning the DBL champion and I didn't get in the stage and or I didn't get involved and I feel left behind because I never be part of a big championship team. But all of my friends just came and tell me that you don't need to compare yourself to truly love yourself. Just because I didn't play in DBL last night and be part of the championship doesn't mean I cannot play basketball anymore. Doesn't mean I cannot be myself anymore. It's just me comparing myself with other and made me think that I didn't good enough and just killing the joy or make me don't cherish the moment that I'm here right now. So if you guys have a dream, please, and maybe you didn't achieve it yet, please just don't be sad. Everything has their chances. Everyone is different. Everyone got every. I'm gonna say God bless everyone in different way. So rather than be sad that you cannot achieve something, please guys just accept because it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. I'm Iqbal. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Gavalier Iqbal. What an amazing speech. We don't need to compare ourselves to actually show truly love for ourselves. Sorry, for actually love ourselves truly. Next, we still have 4 questions. Here. Okay. We still have 4 questions. Anyone wants to be the volunteer? Come on. The guest maybe? Or, the 7 p.m. classes. Ma'am Nana, 7 p.m. classes. Yes, I mean, anyone wants to participate from the 7 p.m. classes maybe? Okay, maybe the guest? Anyone? Or maybe Jasmine? Okay, everyone, let's go. Jasmine? Okay. Okay, Jasmine. There are 4 questions. Which one do you like to choose? Yeah, of course. Here, the magic pin. Ooh. Okay, may I get a question? Sure. So, Gavalier Jasmine, you get number 5. This is also a quote. I'll read it twice. The heart may desire, but the mind decides how to act on love. Once again, the heart may desire, but the mind decided how to act on love. Do you understand the question? Sure. Don't forget to use the word of the day.
Today we are gathered here to celebrate the event that full of love, care, and affection. the day that reminds us to how important our friendship, relationship, and family bonds. We are also gathered here to celebrate the union of two beautiful things, hearts and minds. Heart represent the love, emotions, and compassion. It helps us to. It will break if we lose someone we love, and just skip that. I'm sorry. And minds help us to think critically, navigate life-changing and rational decision. If we want to use our heart, we must to think by our brain, our minds. Minds will help us a lot and give us our purpose to what we will do. Let the beauty of what we love be what we do. I'm Jasmine and thank you. Happy Valentine.
Okay, thank you, Gavalier Jasmine. What a heart-touching speech from Gavalier Jasmine. Let's give a round of applause to Gavalier Jasmine once again. Okay, since we still have 3 questions, 3 balloons to pop. Anyone? Okay! I saw Gavalier Can over there. Let's go. Okay, there's still 3 balloons. Which one do you want to pop? Sure. This is my magic pin. Ooh. Okay, may I get the question? The question is inside of here, okay? So, Gavalier Can, you got number 1. And this is a question. Which is more powerful, the heart or the mind? Once again, which is more powerful, the heart or the mind? Do you understand the question? Sure. Good luck.
If I'm not mistaken, the last quote or Jasmine's quote is the heart may desire, but the mind choose how to act on love. Hello everyone, my name is Ken, and that quote resonates deep within me. For me, the question is, what is more powerful, the heart or the mind? And personally, I would have to choose with the mind. The heart may desire, the heart choose what we want. We may want love, girlfriend, or a significant partner, but the mind choose how we should act. Just think about it. If you're just only like 13 years old, just like me, and don't have any source of income, you shouldn't have a girlfriend now. Because having a girlfriend is the same way as having someone to take care of. We just want to have a girlfriend with no consequence, like have to visit their parents. We don't visit her parents. That's it's nothing. I cannot I cannot just imagine how tiring would it be to be bombarded with messages and calls from my girlfriend if I hopefully get some. No, get a girlfriend. The mind is more rational than the heart. The heart thinks on what we want to have, but the mind decide what we have to have. For example, the mind, not just like the heart who wants love without thinking of it, the minds will think about it. For example, I want to go in a major university. I will think about it. I will learn and act on it. The difference between heart and mind is that mind choose what we have to have, but love, but no, but heart choose what we want. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Cavalier Ken. You open it with a good quote. I love it. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause again to Cavalier Ken. Okay, since we only have 2 questions left, anyone? Maybe Ella? Come on. Danielle, maybe? Or the guest? Anyone? The guest, maybe? Come on. Okay. Yes, please. Which one do you want to choose? Oh, sure. Pop it, the purple one? Oh! May I have the question? Oh. So, you got number 4, and it's a question. Does love grow stronger when the mind and heart are in harmony? Once again, does love grow stronger when the mind and the heart are in harmony? Do you understand the question? Okay, don't forget to introduce yourself. Thank
Hi, hello everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Garvin and I'm in the Wednesday and Saturday class in 5 p.m. And as we know, when the heart and mind go in together, it's in harmony. But does it? Sometimes the mind, the heart decided what we desire, like we like this, or this person we like. But does the person really love you? Or does mind do agree with the person that you love? Sometimes mind decided true love what it is. And, and true love doesn't come accidentally, but the chemistry with you and the person. Like with your mom and dad. You close with them since born. We grow and we have a free time together, traveling and many others. And mine agree. You trust that person. You love that person. But the hearts also desire that person is your loved ones. So that means the heart and mind do have a harmony with each other when they find truly love. That's me, Garvin. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Cavalier Golfin. What an amazing speech. Of course, the heart and the mind do have the harmony. Okay, we only have one questions left. Anyone? Come on, this is the last one. Last gift. Anyone? Kak Iqbal maybe? Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Anyone? Kak Karin? I saw you. Come on. Okay, let's give applause to Kak Karin. Woo. Okay, you got number 2, and it's a quote. Love is not just a feeling, it's a decision the mind makes every day. Once again, love is not just a feeling, it's a decision the mind makes every day. Do you understand the quotes?
Okay, good evening. I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. My name is Karin, and today I want to talk about love is not just a feeling, it's a decision the mind makes every day. Like, as you know, guys, like love is come from your emotion, your heart, and it combined with the heart and minds, I guess, yeah. But the love, maybe we only have love in our life because we born in love, right? And God, God create us with love, so the human have a love too. So love is not just a feeling. I mean, like love is not about the emotion. It's not about the thing you want to have. It's not about the feeling in one person or in a human. But the love is come from your mind and heart to have a decision in every day. Like you want to some like you wanted to be grow up and be a doctor or be a lawyer or be a prosecutor or a judge. It came to have a decision in your life every day. Not is only about the love or the dream you only want to in your future, but it's only like this decision you want to do it every day. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavel Karin. That was a really inspiring speech. Okay, I think that's all for the table topic session. For you guys who haven't participated, don't worry. There's still next meeting, and you can still participate in the table topic session next meeting. Back to you, the host of the meeting. Thank you so much to the table topic master and also to all of the guests and cavaliers who have taken part and being brave enough, confident enough to take part in the table topic session. And to all of you who haven't taken part, I really encourage all of you to join because it can really help you grow in your public speaking skills. So on to our second session, very interesting one. It will be the prepared speaker session. So today we have two very beautiful and amazing, extraordinary prepared speakers. And I would like to hand this mic over to Madam Toastmaster, who will lead this session.
Thank you, the host of the meeting. First of all, I'd like to welcome to the two speakers that did the first project. Who will do the first one? Okay, Eglin. Oh, Eglin. Okay, so I have to change that. Cavalier Eglin. Today you are going to deliver your first project on the icebreaker. And the title that Gavalier Eglin will take is Unexpected Map. Unexpected Map. The icebreaker. For your first project, you will introduce yourself for your fellow club members and give them some information about your background, your interest, and your ambition. You got it? Gavalier Eglin? Right. Practice giving your speech to friends or family members. The objective is to begin speaking before an audience and to discover speaking skills you already have and skills that you need some attention. Your time to deliver a speech between 4 to 6 minutes. Between 4 and 6 minutes. Gavalier Eglin. Unexpected Map. Let's give a big applause.
Let's do a quick test. How many of you have younger siblings? Please raise your hand. Okay, now keep your hand up if you have ever had to be the responsible one, the problem solver, or the mini parent of the family. All right, now how many of you have always had everything under control? See, that's what I thought. How hard we try, life has a way of surprising us. One moment, we think we know exactly where we were headed, and the next, everything changes. It's almost like following a map. One, we assume it has clear paths and perfect directions, but as we go along, we start noticing missing paths, unexpected detours, or maybe no directions at all. But we still find joy along the way. Good afternoon, Madam Toastmasters, fellow Gavaliers, and my dear guests. My name is Freglin Talulangi. If you know me, you know I like to have things planned. I like knowing what's next, having a clear path ahead, or, if possible, avoiding surprises. But as I have grown, I have realized that life doesn't always work that way. And, life had big lessons in store for me. And interestingly, the biggest lesson came from my role as the eldest sibling in my family. Being the eldest is not a role I ever expected or I ever signed up for. But it has shaped me in more ways than I ever expected. From the moment my younger sibling was born, I started to feel this silent expectation. To set an example, to be the problem solver, or the one who always have everything under control. And the most part, I embrace it. I was the homework helper, the peacemaker, and the one who expected to understand things first. At first, I liked the sense of responsibility. it made me feel mature. But as I got older, I realized something. Being the older sibling didn't mean I actually had everything figured out. There were moments I was just felt as lost as my siblings. The moments where I was expected to have all the answers, but secretly I had no clue at all. One day, after a rough time at school, my younger sibling came home upset. Normally, my instinct would have been to over-advise, because that's what an older sibling is supposed to do, right? But something told me to do something different. So instead of offering advice, I just sat next to them, listened, and handed them a bar of chocolate. That moment, as simple as it was, changed something in my mind. My siblings didn't need solution, but they just needed someone to be there. And that's when I realized being a good siblings, it's not about having all the answers, but sometimes it's about showing up, being present, or just handed them a bar of chocolate. And the moment led me to other lesson, one about love. For longest time, I thought love had to be loud or something that everyone could see. But now I realize that love is often quiet. We can find love in everyday moments, even in a small acts. Looking back, I see how much I used to be like Joy in Inside Out. She always think that happiness came from keeping everything in order. And I used to think that way too. But in fact, happiness came from people we love, the moment we often overlook, and the people around us. So, if there's something I've learned, it's just joy joy cannot find in perfection or control. But we can find in people we love or the moments we often overlook. As we continue following our maps, however unpredictable they may be, I hope everyone could enjoy your journey. I'm Eglin, thank you, and happy Valentine.
Good job. You were a bit nervous? Yeah, well, good job. That's good job. Okay, man, you did it very well. I know the first speech was usually is not easy. It's not easy for any speakers, even me. But basically, congratulations, Gavel Eglin, that you have completed project number 1 successfully. Let's give applause. Now let's move to the prepare speech number 2. Gavelier Keisha. Today, Gavelier Keisha will deliver a speech with the title The Silent Struggle. Same like Gavelier Eglin, that she's supposed to remember that the first project is the icebreaker and introducing yourself to the audience. I'll share with the audience your background, interest, and ambition. And the objective of the first project is to begin speaking before an audience and to discover speaking skills you already have and skills that you need some attention. Your time to deliver a speech is between 4 minutes and 6 minutes. Gavelier Keisha Angrianto. The first project, The Silent Struggle. Let's big applause.
Have you ever been judged even before someone even spoke to you? Because I have, and it happens all the time. People assume that I'm unfriendly before I even speak a word. And when I try to say something, I get overthink. I overthink so much, and I overthink about every single thing. And it makes me even harder to even connect with people. One example, when I walk into the class, I want to say good evening, but I just can't because I don't know, for some reason, it's hard for me to say that one simple word. I hesitate and getting all my courage to say that one simple word. But at the end, I just stay there silent and hope no one cares. Even when I don't struggle with speaking, I have one problem more, which is my face. People tend to assume that I'm unfriendly or uninterested or even mean because of my resting face. And I do agree with that, but however, this is just how my face looks, okay? This is how my face looks, even when I'm not actively smiling or talking. When people tell me their first impression of me, it's usually something like mean, uninterested, terus, sorry, I mean, I mean, uninterested, or even something like unapproachable. And I do very agree with that, but at the end, I just want to be friends with all of you. And here comes the hardest part, the worst part, which is the guilt I feel. I worry that people will say that um, I'm snob or I'm arrogant, I'm rude. But the truth is, I just don't want to bother people. What if they think that my presence will make the moments awkward or they don't want me there? So I just stay quiet, stay away, and at the end, I feel bad. But from that, I learned that um, I realized that if I never start a conversation, that conversation will never start. And that's the thing. Overthinking will never get me anywhere. It just will stops me. It stops me from getting closer to anyone. So now I learn from something simple, like keeping an eye contact with every single one with, instead of looking down. That's something small, but that's something. If you get to know me, you'll see that I'm not rude or mean. I'm just nervous and maybe overthink some of the times, but I learn to communicate with you guys. And maybe, just maybe, I'll walk into the class one day and say good evening. I'm Keisha, thank you.
she have still time? Okay. You forgot to introduce yourself. It's very important that in the first project, telling the audience, you know, you might pretending that the audience doesn't know anything, doesn't know you anything. Will you just add some more information about you yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Keisha, and I'm a 10th grader in SDH Kupang. And yeah, I'm in the Tuesday and Friday class at 7 p.m.
Youngest, are you the youngest in the family?
Yes, I'm just in the family.
Right. So that's basically it can be in the bridging as what you deliver the speech. Right? Okay. Thank you, Keisha.
Thank you so much to both of the amazing prepared speakers. I am incredibly proud and amazed to see your speeches. You did a really great job. And also thank you to Madam Toastmaster for leading this session. Now, all of us, I need you all to give one big applause for both of the speakers. Okay, moving on. We're getting closer to finishing. You just need to hang on tight. Next, we have the third session, which is the evaluation session. And for that, I would like to invite the extraordinary general evaluator to Gavalier Lilo.
Now, let's start the evaluation session. Let's start with my report. The meeting started at 7:29. The meeting started at 7:29 p.m. 17. Started at 17:29 or 5:29. 5:29, which is 29 minutes later than the supposed starting time. The room was set up on time, and the host introduced Gavel properly. During the table topic session, I still see that some participants are not brave or confident enough to take part in the table topic session. I know that sometimes you are not. I know that you are scared to do something wrong, but we are here to practice. It's okay if you make a failure. Failure is not an option. I also see that some participants were still on their phones and were talking with their friends. That's all the report from me. Now, let's hear the report from the TAG team, starting from the timer.
Right? Can we just postpone for the evaluation because we need to hear our keynote speaker first. So basically, this is one of the evaluation for everyone. That evaluation is supposed to be at the end after all speakers have done their job. Okay, can we do this? Right, no problem. Okay, now let's welcome to our keynote speaker.
I'm really sorry, everyone, for the misinformation. Now, let's just move on to an interesting session. Let us welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. David H. Nubatonis. Please, everyone, give a big round of applause.
Distinguished guests and listeners, Gavelers, yesterday we celebrate Valentine's Day and we were hang out together with my friends. While one of my friends, he was newly in love. He was holding a Silver Queen chocolate at the time. And he was like, "Oh, I'm so grateful. I get the Valentine's Day from my girlfriends at the time." So, have you ever noticed that people who newly in love, they are really on board? It's like everything's like rainbows, like everything's like, you know, they're very, very smile every day. It's like, are you crazy? But it's okay because they are very easy. So listen, everyone. When my friends asked him a simple question, "Did you eat her ass, everyone? Did you eat her ass?" And he just like say, "No, I don't." "So, you don't like her?" "Yes." "No, I do. I do like her." But then he said, "No, you don't like her." And then, if you did, you'll just give the sweetest of kiss that you ever gave to her. So everyone, today we celebrate Valentine's Day. And it's not only celebrate with your girlfriends, but you can celebrate it also with your families. Valentine's Day is not only just celebrations. So you share everything with your friends. You can share everything with your families. So like Justin's, he got the chocolate from his girlfriends. So it serves as reminders for you to serve of love with your friends and your families. It doesn't mean that you are single today, so you cannot celebrate love with your families. Okay? And then please go next to the next section. If you are in a relationship, you're probably so full in love that your heart is marked be explode. But you remember, everyone? It's a super cheesy holiday today. So even though it's a cheesy holiday, but if it is your first time, it's okay to be a super cheesy today. Please enjoy these special moments because everyone's here. Enjoy this moment together. So, have you ever noticed the difference between a man and a woman navigate a trip to supermarket? Please move. Okay. When a man and a woman, couples of them, walks in, a man's eyes immediately dart to the little price of tax. When his partners is already down the aisles, he's just picking up all the items that catch her eyes. Okay? Have you remember, boys? Have you ever experienced like that, everyone? Okay, that's very nice. Okay, just move. So it's like the boys. It's almost share everything like that. And then just move to the next. What happened when a man go to the supermarket in a trip solo trip? Listen, they will change the special that into a one main debate team. Do I really need this? Or should I take into another store? Or should I wait for sale? So wait it for sale. It's like you watch someone's past made problems, difficult problem, just to buy a sample. It's a man, okay? Now just move. And you see, if you're single today, it doesn't mean that you even don't care about this holiday. Or if you care, even you're single, it doesn't mean that you cannot spare your love to your families, your friends, or loved ones. Okay? And then let's go next to the next sessions, the history of Valentine's Day. Go next. The history of Valentine's Day begins with Saint Valentine's, or people called Tinos. So Tinos actually is not the people from Kupang. He was born and raised in Telni, Italy. He was a priest and bishop in Telni, Italy. He was served under the Emperor Claudius II. And then he was against the marriage. And then what happened next will become the tragic turn. It begins when the Claudius decreed that the unmarried man must serve as a soldier and were forbidden to marry. And this decree feels that it's to be unjust. So it's like Koreans. So every man in Korean, they must serve as a soldier before their marriage. So it's like in a military right now. So, and then next. And then what happened next? When Valentinus secretly performed a marriage to a young couple in love, and his defiance was discovered, the emperor condemned him to death. So during the imprisonment, he was make a special form into unblind daughters, wardens, whom he reportedly healed. When the blind doctor make a special form with a girl, the wardens felt very grateful. After that, the man looked at the very beginning, and then in this special correspondences, the unblind man served a letter and to the Valentines. At the end of the letters, it will be said, "From your Valentines." Go next. It's a phrase that will echo through centuries. This is the interesting part of Valentine's Day. So you see, almost 1 billion of Valentine's Day cards. There are more than 20 trillions of Valentine's Day. So it's very important. And 80% of cars are purchased by women. And you can see that a man purchase flowers of 73%. Okay? Can you see? And roses produce of 198 millions of roses. And if you see that 50% of customers celebrate Valentine's Day. It's not only in like it's in America, okay? Just go to the next. So, 40% of chocolate raised and 50 million pounds of chocolate were sold. It's like the populations of people in Italy, okay? And then 27 buy gift for their pets. Or if you have a pet, it's not only for humans or families, but it can be also for your pets, okay? And then online retailers told the report that Valentine's gift increased about 20 to 25% each year. So you know what happened next? It is because in Indonesia, people isn't traditionally part of Indonesian culture. So they just ban their celebrations. But listen carefully, everyone. It's not only the love of eros, of romantic love, but love consists of 4 different parts. Okay? First, you can see it's eros. Eros is what love actually that we can see the meaning in English. Okay? So in the next, you can see that we have storge. Storge is a love between the parents and the children. It's like roots when you were born, so you will have a storge love. And then philia. Philia is like here. you have a friends and you have like best friends that you can have a bonds without have a blood connections. Okay, and then let's go next. Okay, we have agape. Agape is the most important things in the love. Okay, even though you have like eros, taurus, and philia, but listen carefully, everyone. People doesn't really remember about God's love. God's love is more important than any other love. Okay, that is very amazing and beautiful love that you can have. So become the God's love. You can serve to the love to other people. Like a simple things. You can serve with your friends, your families. It's a simple. You can make a like cookie for your families and so on. So listen carefully, everyone. Valentine's Day isn't traditionally part of Indonesian culture. But like many other Western cultures, it has been adapted to, especially for young generations like us right now. Okay? And it will be been by several leaders of religions and culture. And then I believe that what happened with ours right now, it doesn't really about the difference of Valentine's, because people right now they have the different concept of Valentine's. Okay? They have a different concept of Valentine's. And then they just celebrate by their own heart. Okay? By their own heart. So listen once again, everyone. It's very important for you to remember that you can celebrate Valentine's today. It's because you have the love from God. Okay? And you don't need to be a pastor or a minister to serve or to be a blessing for other people. Just like one day, a minister died. One day a minister died, and he was standing in front of a pearly gates of heaven. In front of him was a man wearing a t-shirt, wearing jeans and sunglasses. And Saint Peter asked to him, "What's your name?" "My name is Joe Cohen. I'm a taxi cab driver, New York City." So, and then Peter checked the list, handed him a gold staff and a cotton silk, and then said, "Welcome to the heaven." While the minister stood up, and then Peter asked his name. "What's your name?" "My name is John Smith, and I'm a pastor in a Saint Mary's Cathedral. And then, when Peter checked the list, and then Peter said, he handed him a wooden staff and a cotton silk. And then, suddenly, the man said, "Hold on, this is what all I get? You couldn't be right? Sir, we work here based on the true story. You see, when you preach, people slap. When he drove, people prayed." I'm David Numatonis. Thank you so much.
Check, check. Am I audible, everyone? Okay, I hope everyone here is still not tired yet. We have one last session, which is the evaluation session. And with that, again, evaluation session again. And with that, I invite the general evaluator, Gavalier Lilo, and his team to present their report. Everyone may give a big applause.
The time for the evaluation session have come. My team and I are going to deliver our report that we have are going to deliver our report. My team and I are going to deliver our report, starting from me. The meeting started at 5:29 p.m., which is 29 minutes later than the supposed starting time, which was 5 p.m. The room and equipment was set up on time, and the gavel and the purpose of it was introduced properly by the host. The roles were also introduced. The roles and their purpose were introduced properly. Moving to the table topic session, the table topic purpose was explained properly by the table topic master, which is Gavalier Nanda. I also see that most of the participants were not brave or confident enough to take part in the session. I know that you are scared. You are scared to make mistakes. But it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail. Failure is not the end of everything. We are here to practice and learn. Other than that, I also saw some participants were still on their phones and were talking when the speakers are delivering their speech. That's all the report from me. Now, let's hear the report from the TAG team, starting from the timer, Gavalier Audrey.
All right, thank you, the general evaluator. Now I will report my findings. First, I want to say that everyone did so well. I love all of your speech. Let's start with the table topic speakers. Total of 5 speakers. The first one, Gavalier Iqbal. He spoke for 1 minute and 56 seconds, which makes him eligible. The second, Gavalier Jasmine, spoke for 1 minute and 31 seconds, makes her eligible. The third one, Gavalier Ken, spoke for 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Unfortunately, they made him ineligible. The fourth, Guest Garfin, spoke for 1 minute and 34 seconds, making him eligible. And the last one, Gavalier Karin, spoke for 1 minute and 39 seconds, making her eligible. The next session is the prepared speaker. The first one is Gavalier Eglin. She spoke for 6 minutes and 50 seconds, making her ineligible. And the second speaker, Gavalier Skeisha, spoke for 4 minutes and 31 seconds, making her eligible. Are there any comments for the prepared speaker?
To the evaluation later, after this evaluation.
That's all. That's all of my report. Back to you, the general evaluator.
Now, let's hear the report from the or repetitive words counter, Gavalier Abigail.
Good afternoon. I am back with my report, and let's get it straight to the point. First speaker, Gavalier Iqbal, used filler words once, twice, and once, and repeat everyone thrice. Second speaker, Gavalier Jasmine, used the filler word one time and repeat the word what twice. Third speaker, Gavalier Ken, only use the filler word one times and repeat the phrase have to have twice. Fourth speaker, guest Garvin, didn't use any filler words, but he did repeat a few words such as or, we, and you. The fifth speaker, Gavalier Karin, used filler words and you know, and repeat the phrase I think. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Last but not least, let's hear the report from the grammarian, Gavalier Gede.
Hi guys, today I'll be reporting the mistakes or the errors that have been made by the speakers. But first of all, there are only 2 speakers eligible. From 5 speakers, 2 is Gavalier Iqbal and Gavalier Ken because they mentioned the word of the day, which is resonance. Okay, so for the first one, Gavalier Iqbal said, "Who here watched DBL?" Well, it's actually incorrect. You could rephrase it into who watched DBL last night. Then the next errors is God bless everyone in difference. It's actually grammatically correct, but it is not particularly how we would say it naturally. You can rephrase it, God bless everyone despite their differences or in their own way. Next up, Gavalier Jasmine. You say one unfinished sentence, which is it will help, and then you transition into something else. Then the next is we must too. Well, actually, you don't need the to because must is a modal verb, and modal verb usually don't take to after. So must is, we must is already correct. Next up, Gavalier Ken. He said, I would have to choose. Well, you can say I would have chosen because after you say the word would, it should be continued by past participle. So I would have chosen. Next, you could also add transition to your speech so you can jump from one point to another point easily. Okay, then the next speaker is Garvin. Is that correct? Garvin. Well, actually, you didn't make any mistakes in grammar, but you made a lot of unfinished sentence, like sometimes the mind, and then you continue to something else. Sometimes my desire for true love, then you jump again. I also suggest you to use transitions like furthermore, moreover, or in addition, because I noticed that you love to add something in your speech. So that are some words that you might consider using in your speech. Then the last is, yes, Karin. You said, we only love in our life. Well, I know the people might understand, but the native might catch this difference because it could be implied difference. So you could say it, we only experience love once in our lifetime. Then the next sentence is, do it in our future. Well, we don't typically say in when using the context of future. So you can say it, do it in the future, or you could say do it when we are older. Well, that is the only feedback that I could give for tonight. Back to you, the General Evaluator.
Now, let's hear the result of the ballot. Let's welcome Gavelier Daniel.
Okay, guys, I'm your ballot, and I will I will report the result for the best table topic speaker, prepared speaker, and then the best evaluator. Okay, let's go for the table topic speaker. Drum roll, please. And the best table topic speaker goes to Gaflier Iqbal. And then the second prepared speaker. Drum roll, please. The best prepared speaker goes to Gavlier Eglin. And the last but not least, the best evaluator goes to Gavlier Lilo.
And lastly is the best evaluator. Please welcome Gavelier Lilo.
First of all, I just would like to say congratulations to both of you. I know it's not very easy, you know. Delivering the first project is always the toughest one. But after you go ahead, after you go through the first project, I'm sure that every speakers will feel more comfortable with. I would say that, well, overall, I enjoy your speech, but according to Gavel Toastmasters rule, both of you are supposed to redo your speech. Why? The first one, Eglin, you are not eligible, basically. You spoke more than 6:30 seconds. As a good speaker, you need to arrange and manage your time accordingly so that your speech will not exceed to the time that you are given. It's very important for you. And it's important for every speaker to always understand and make you, able to manage the time in between. Okay? Right. But fine with me, but you need to redo it, whatever, whenever. You talk to the VP today. And for Cavalier Keisha. Oh yeah, one more time. I just want to give some evaluation to Cavalier Eglin, When you guys speak, never, every time when you finish one sentence, never put it like this. It seems like you do not speak in natural way. And you have to pay attention to your intonation. Because if you use a good intonation, that will help you to speak more naturally. It doesn't look like you memorize. I guess everyone must memorize their speech. But do not look, or people will not see you as a person who, like a reader. So try to improve your intonation and also pronunciation a little bit. Okay, but I guess just more a little bit step. But now you have been in the, higher level of your communication skills. Only that you need to for improvement, some improvement. And you, Gavlia Keisha, you know that the first project is to introduce yourself. And you have forgotten to tell about who you are. You might not say, hi everyone, my name is Keisha and I'm 30 years old and you might not only say that, but you say, but let's say, I want to tell you something in that I guess a bit interesting, or I'm sure that a bit, you want to know me more, right? Saying like that, and you tell about, so there is a conjunction, bridging between one point to another point. And you also, bridging, it's important to have a bridging. Jadi antara satu ke satunya itu ada bridgingnya. Jadi nggak langsung cuk, 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 cuk. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing your speech. Your speech, yes, and retweet the speech. Is that okay? No worries. Make it better, and congratulations. At least you have done and have been in the higher level of communication skills. Thank you.
Has been filled with inspiration, encouragement, and even a little bit of extra love. Today, we didn't just practice our speaking skills, but we also shared thoughts, emotions, and the power of words that connects us together in this brotherly and sisterly love. Valentine's Day is about more than just flowers, chocolates, or giving gifts to your loved ones, but it's also about appreciation, kindness, and uplifting those who are around us. And that's exactly what we have done today. A huge thank you to all of our speakers, evaluators, and everyone who has participated. Let's all give a huge round of applause. And may all of us continue to grow furthermore. Your words have added warmth and resonance to this session. Let's carry this spirit of encouragement beyond just the Valentine's Day. Whether it's through a kind word, a helping hand, or even just a look of thank you or smiling to anyone. With that, I would like to invite the president of Fortuna Gavel Club to officially close this meeting. Give a big applause.
Right. I hope that everyone here enjoys this special meeting. Do not worry that this is not just one of these special meetings. There'll be more for coming. Thanksgiving, Christmas. Who knows, right? We might even celebrate it. Right. I hope that everything that has happened in this meeting is beneficial and you learn something. And I would like to end this meeting with a quote. Materialistic love may be temporary, but God's love is always eternal. On behalf of the Fortuna Gavel Club 078-39246, I officially close this meeting. Right, everyone, stand up please, and we shall sing